not just for Suspect and Steve and me, but for all of you as well, because you're a part of something now, and you get insider information about what we're doing in the metaverse with NFTs and blockchain. So, without further ado, I'm gonna tell you a bit more about what we do as 9P. Okay. A bit closer, yeah? So 9P, we like to think of ourselves as creators supporting creatives. So we're a Web3, music, and art label with our hands in a number of different creative industries, not just music, but art as well, fine arts, and even fashion. And we're integrating that all into our projects and facilitating artists like Suspect with this project that you guys will learn more about later on tonight. So we work not just in branding and curation, but also in helping artists throughout their journey, right? Tracking their growth, but also facilitating different projects, wanting to learn about what it is that the artist wants to contribute to the music scene. And we're all about innovation. So right now, we've expanded our team to integrate people who are also web designers, people who are into 3D art, blockchain. So we're totally revolutionizing the game. It's something totally different, right? So, of course, blockchain might be a bit new to you guys. I've spoken to a few of you. I asked you what is blockchain. You guys are like, I don't know. So I'm gonna break down what it is. So blockchain and NFTs, you can think of it as a layer over the internet, right? That's cryptographically encoded and is also decentralized and distributed. Now, I'm looking at some of you that's flying over your heads. So I'll break that down further. By owning an NFT, you have a right to a digital asset, right? So what does that mean? With an NFT, you can tokenize anything really, a house, a piece of artwork, a track, music. And now, what it means is that you as the listener can actually have a stake in the artist's career and also earn from that. So that's what you're gonna understand about when we show you what 9P are working on. So essentially, with this Release Me project, it's a cross-fertilization between two different creative industries. We have the art world, which is Steve and me, right? And you can see his artwork dotted around the place, some very, very nice artwork. And then of course, Suspect with his music, bringing together two different industries, clashing together, coming together on this NFT project. We've been working on it for over a year, that's right, Stephen?
Yeah, no,
for sure. A lot of hard work went into this, and you guys are gonna be some of the first potential investors in this. But what does that mean for you? That means that you are invited into an exclusive community where you will also extract value, right? Because royalties will be distributed and other exclusive things will come along with this project. So I'm not gonna take too much of your time. You guys can find me afterwards if you wanna learn more about NFTs and blockchain, you can hit me up. And we're gonna watch a video now that just describes the whole process and breaks it down. Suspect is very excited, as you can see, he's got that energy about him. Steve and me as well is very excited. This has been a long project we've been working on. So, without further ado, Down if you want to play that. And thank you very much, guys, and have fun.
Man, just a steady brother, bro. He's just a real guy. And like, yeah, we collabed to do this crazy thing. This is mad. This is the first shit I ever done like this, man. You heard it here first. Okay.
I was coming to here for a performance. So I walk into the room, this strange place, I'm seeing exhibition. So this ain't the guy that I grew up with. This ain't my little brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confused. And then I'm seeing NFT, I'm seeing all these pictures and whatnot. Then I see a performance, man. It all made sense, man. It was proper, man. Like, it surprised me. I didn't know nothing about it.
Big bad. You better slip it there. Need that. When the Rex is wrecking, you know?
I'm Stephen May, I'm the artist tonight, doing a joint NFT with suspect. We met a few months ago only through mutual people. No, we just hit it off. Some people just hit it off.
This person that you read about, things that he's done as family to go from a two-propeller plane in a private airfield, meet the Cali cartel to come out of prison with nothing, not one penny in your pocket. And then look at him now, look at him now.
We linked up through like some pals of mine, yeah. But like, he was also telling me that he's like his grandchildren or nieces and stuff like fuck with my music and I'm thinking, bro, fuck, you know, shut up. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I didn't even introduce myself as an artist like that, man. Firstly, he actually just drew this mad painting of me and I thought, no, this is crazy. You got your boy up right here, right next to Vivian West. It's alright, that's royalty. It should be. This is Stephen's lovely wife, girlfriend, fiance, one of them. But royalty herself. The King, WB. Let me not even block it up. See what's going on. Raw. That's the name of my new album coming. February. That was his little idea. Trying to bust me, but it's cool. Yeah. You get me, but it was hard. Like, this shit's crazy. Big drip. Biggest dripper. We can't take money for frank's sake.
You start off in crime, you start doing little petty things and then it just gets bigger and bigger depending on who you are. Mine just got bigger and bigger. Ended up smuggling 400 kilo of cocaine, a few hundred kilo of cannabis, and ended up with 30 years in total, 16 years, 4 months, and 22 days.
The concept here they're coming up with, he's got this installment downstairs, which is like a prison cell made out of 280 vegan blocks that he's like set up as a cell, as the 4x4 that he was in when he was serving his 16 years. And he's put his painting around the side of it. Every single brick from that cell is going to be sold as an NFT, both digital and physical. I've done a song that's going to accompany every single brick. This is a pen and pencil drawing that he's done, like in Jug. This is how big the cell was. Yeah. And he's definitely bigger than me. Like things go into the wall, like maybe like the sink and that. You know what I'm saying? Like toilet. But just how big it was. And he was painting them mad paintings.
In prison, everybody's got to be a macho man, haven't they? So you know, people, I don't know, they didn't get on it at first, but once you start seeing you producing things, and I ended up painting more pictures for most of the prisoners. I think most of my work's out there somewhere. Some people might have some lucky pictures there. I used to do paintings for a couple of tubs of protein and stuff like that.
You know, when you take someone out there and you show them a good time, it's not about what artwork you do, our realism is. It's not about that for me, it's about having fun. And you know, everything's about having fun. If you can't have fun, then there's no point being in this game. You know? And I tell people, don't get attached to your work. Get attached to your work, you're gonna have wars.
If I have fun with it, bro, you can fuck around. Bro, if I'm in jail, I wasn't making no music in jail. I wasn't doing that. This guy's motivated in jail. See me, man, I'm in jail. I'm on jail shit. I can't have you thinking like I'm missing the roads. I can't have you look at me like I've got something to lose. You look, see, I've got a mad life on road. So I'm in jail. You wanna see that weakness. You wanna see I've got something to lose. And I'm not gonna give you that, funny enough. I'm actually gonna show you that, bro. We can fucking both go right now, like, I wouldn't have. Cause I swear down, that's the only. If it weren't for that, bro, I'm having to prove myself, bro. Other niggas that go jail and they're like, are shielded and like, everyone loves them and that, but they're bitch boys, isn't it? They do everything everyone else wants them to.
Studied in prison, did my degree in prison. Took me 9 years to do it because of the moving from prison to prison. You know, I was missing out on certain things, but it took 9 years and I got a BA with honours.
You see the Rasta man, you see the man when he's there getting like you, and if he don't took to no one, he got barely any teeth in his mouth, and he just.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got through the system because I did nearly 8 years at Triple K. That was the worst part of it. So So completely locked off. You know, all your visits are closed for 7+ years. You don't get to touch your loved ones or family and friends. So it's quite an extreme system.
Lose your fucking mind while you're here too, because it's fucking enough. Man just rubbing out. Same guy you saw yesterday, before you banged up, could not be the guy that wakes up tomorrow. Be different. It could just be crazy. It could just be gone in his head. I'm not meant to be in there. I just popped in. I just popped in for 2 minutes. Nostalgia. This is a guy who served us. He said, also known as the polite armed robber. Bro, he's just like, you know what I'm saying? These are his, not wouldn't say peers, but he's riding Big Bird doing, having done some mad shit. These are rocking with him, you know what I'm saying? They're having a sit down, like, barely people he probably mad near, like, probably, but like, also, like I was telling you, like, he's not trying to be part of it, if that makes sense. So I'll say, bro, why don't you get a couple of bros? It's okay. Fucking hell, you need to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I used to like Tupac and all people like that, and I think he's along them lines, mate. I was in a band in prison. We had a band in prison. I was playing in front of 200 mass murderers, mate. So I know what it's like to perform in somebody, in front of someone.
I want to become a brother suspect because I can't even lie, things you're doing, I even said it to you just now, but what you do is different. You know what I mean? With the NFT, collaborations, the music, you're going clear, my brother, and I'm here for it. You get me, brother?
Sounds hard.
That's how we do it. Look, like, give me some tissue or a towel or something, please.
A lot of people like have grown up with art, but not knowing where they can take it. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's merging, it's all about the culture. You see where I'm coming from? People like to visualize things. So even when they're doing their music, they're visualizing whatever they're visualizing, they're taking back from their memory. And I see the same, similar with art.
Total different generations, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, M-Wells, like, you know what I'm saying? But me being open-minded, him being open-minded, allowed us to actually find that, yo, we're more similar than we think.